Welcome. Today, we're diving into the invisible engine that powers every single device you own, the operating system. Let's get right into it.
So, let's start with a simple question. Think about it. You've got your phone, your computer, maybe even a smartwatch. They all seem completely different, right? But what's the one thing they all have in common?
Well, the answer is the operating system, or OS for short. It's that invisible force that turns a piece of hardware into something you can actually use. In a lot of ways, it's the digital foundation of your entire life.
Okay, so what does this invisible manager actually do? Let's break down its most important job.
At its core, the OS is the software that lets your hardware, the actual physical parts of your device, talk to your apps. Without it, your phone is basically just a very expensive paperweight.
Think of the OS like a massive bridge. On one side, you have the hardware, the processor, the memory, and on the other side, there's you and all your apps. The OS is that crucial link that lets them all communicate.
But it's actually more than just a bridge. To really get what's happening under the hood, you can think of the OS as a team of experts, where each one has a very specific job to do.
Right at the heart of the operating system is the kernel. It's the invisible conductor. Think of it like a traffic cop at a super busy intersection. It's deciding which app gets to use the processor and memory at any given moment, making sure everything flows smoothly and programs don't crash into each other.
And the rest of the team is just as important. You've got drivers, which act like translators, turning a generic command like print this into specific instructions your printer can understand. Then you have file systems, and they're like meticulous librarians, organizing all of your data into the neat files and folders you see every day.
So the operating system is doing all this heavy lifting. But does every device do it the same way? Not even close.
And that brings us to the wide world of different operating systems, each with its own philosophy.
When it comes to personal computers, you've basically got the big four. There's Windows, the giant, known for its massive compatibility, especially for gaming. Then there's Mac OS, the heart of the Apple ecosystem, loved by creatives for its stability. Linux is the champion of flexibility. It runs servers and is a favorite among developers. And finally, Chrome OS is all about simplicity and the cloud.
Now, in the mobile world, it's really a tale of two philosophies. You have Android, which is built on the Linux kernel, offering freedom and choice across thousands of different devices. And then you have iOS, Apple's famous walled garden, which prioritizes a highly optimized, secure, and consistent ecosystem. But here's the thing. No matter which OS you choose, none of them are set and forget it. Even the best system in the world needs proper care from you, the user.
Think of your system's health like a critical triangle. First, you've got updates, which patch up security holes. Second, you have backups, which are your only real safety net. And third, you have your own habits, the caution you use online. You really need all three to stay safe.
All right, let's make this super practical. First, update your devices. I know, those notifications are annoying, but they often contain critical security fixes. Second, back up your important data. Cloud services make this easy, but an external drive is a great solution too. And finally, just be smart about what you click on. Your own caution is the best antivirus there is.
Okay, let's bring this all together now.
Let's do a final check-in. The OS connects your hardware and software. The kernel is its core, the conductor of the whole orchestra. And it's your responsibility to maintain it with updates and backups. At the end of the day, your choice of operating system should always come down to what you actually need to do with your device.
This explainer is based on the fantastic work from the Dictionary of Computer Terms by TechFokus. Now that you've got the basics down, you're ready to dive even deeper.
So to continue your learning journey, I highly recommend reading the full text over at techfocus.rs. It's an excellent resource. And as we wrap up, think about this. What's the most important factor for you when you're choosing an operating system?